Nicki Minaj retires. Interesting thing about this is that Nicki Minaj has been on the steady decline for about 2 years now. She came in hot when Wayne, Cash Money, Young Money, Cash Money, signed two small artists to really push their line, and those two small artists were named Drake and Nicki Minaj. And those two came into Wayne's perfectly designed crew. They taught them exactly how to rap. They all were rapping very similar. They had Drake on the hooks. They were trying to make Drake into the new Roscoe Dash. And then Drake was like, yo, I can sing and rap. And then he was like, Drake changed the game, did that melodic rap shit, changed the game. Other people had done it in the past, but not to the extent that he did it. And then he literally changed the game to where everybody was trying to be like Drake. And then Nicki was like, yo, I can sing too. And then all of a sudden she was singing. And then now Nicki Minaj blew up and became the biggest female MC ever. There were other people that paved the way for her. Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah. The biggest one may be Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, all these other people have been there before her, but Nicki Minaj came into the game when female MCs were kind of hit or miss. They were kind of dying off, not really blowing up the way that people anticipated. Obviously, like Queen Latifah had did her thing back in the day, went into acting and stuff like that. Lil' Kim had her spit with Bad Boy and stuff like that, and she was trying to resurge her career. And then Missy Elliott was definitely the biggest. She was popular all through the late 90s, 2000s, and there was like a gap there for female MCs, and Nicki Minaj came in and took the throne. And she came in and took it heavy, and she was killing the game. And she was literally sitting at the top by herself. All the other females that were on top of music were all in pop, R&B, whatever, right? And so she's sitting at the top of hip hop. And not only was she sitting at the top of female hip hop, Nicki Minaj was sitting at the top with the dude. She was like on a lot of people's lists of current top 5 people. God damn it, my fucking startup disk is almost full. Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here. Just give me 10 more minutes, Mac. God damn. I'll clear some shit out in 10 minutes. Can you give me 10 minutes? She was sitting at the top of rap in people's like top 10s, top 5 even, of current rappers. She was in mine for sure. And then all of a sudden, a new wave of people started coming in. A little girl, named Cardi B came along on Love and Hip Hop, and people really loved her attitude and her fucking being real, just being absolutely real and true to herself, and people fell in love with her personality, right? And that goes a lot further than people falling in love with just your art, right? And so people fell in love with her personality. She got into the music game, started rapping, and that was a big effect on Nicki, and she did not like that. And all of a sudden, she started getting real salty, and then people really started hating Nicki because they're like, "Yo, this like they hated Nicki," and then stuff started coming out about Nicki being a diva, about this, that, and the other, hard to work with, blah blah blah. People like she just got a bad vibe from you. She would ask you out forever. Tory Lanez had an issue with her. Like a bunch of people had an issue with her. And so since then, like, she started being on the decline, and then Cardi B became the biggest female artist in hip hop. And then ever since then, like, other people started coming in. Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls came in. A lot of other people started coming in. And Nicki Minaj was just doing whatever just to keep her name relevant. It got really sad at one point, because then she started just like trying to start Twitter beef with people just to keep her name relevant. And then it finally got to the point where, like, I don't even know how her last album did, Queen or whatever. Like, there's a few songs on there that I liked. I mean, I definitely have it on my Spotify, but like I only listened to like 2 songs on there. Like it wasn't as big as Pink Print, that's for sure. it's a bummer to see because I think Nicki is really talented as a rapper, as a lyricist. I think she's really talented. She's got good flow. She's definitely learned a lot being on Young Money, Cash Money, and she was definitely on top of the game. And if she was just a better person, it would have worked out better for her. So it finally came down to her saying, "Yo, I'm retiring from rap. I'm gonna focus on family," and then like, which I was like, I don't know what that means because does she even got a man? Is she trying to have a kid? She wants to have a family. Is she even with somebody? I stopped paying attention altogether, so I don't even know the answer to those questions. But she's retiring, and she made a big hoopla about this is my official retirement, and hearing Nicki Minaj retired from rap is like hearing Tony Kukoc retired from basketball. It's like, all right, like if when Jordan and Pippen retired, it was like, oh shit, J. Cole retired. Oh shit, Kendrick retired. You know what I mean? Oh shit, Drake retired. Tony Kukoc retired. You know what I mean? It's like Horace Grant retired. Cool. I mean, you know, great career, rings, whatever. But all right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine without you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Even like Sean. Is it Sean Livingston? Why do I feel like that's wrong? From the Warriors, Livingston. He retired, and even that was a bigger deal than Nicki Minaj retiring. For him, it's like, yo, you stuck with it with the Warriors. You got them rings, you got them trophies. Like, good on you. People love you, and you were a phenomenal like supporting cast player, and you played the game as like a teammate and somebody who was there as a supporting role, and people gave a fuck about you. And I gave a fuck about that retirement way more than Nicki's retirement. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like Connor repeating that he's retiring for like the 7th time. It's like, yo, shut the fuck. Like, nobody cares. Cool. You're retired? Cool. We'll see you next month when you say some other shit about coming back. Which also, as soon as the Dustin Poirier Khabib fight happened, Connor was like, book my rematch from Moscow. No, bro. No. No one want to see that shit. 0 people want to see that shit. You got your ass whooped for 4 rounds. Ain't nobody trying to see another ass whooping in Russia this time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, you got your ass whooped at home. And Madison Square Garden's got a big Irish following there. I mean, there's a lot of Russians there too who flew in. But like outside the people that flew in, Madison Square Garden, the East Coast is riddled with Irishmen. And even in home territory, you couldn't deliver. You got your ass whooped for 4 rounds. Nobody want to see you go to fucking Russia to fight somebody. You won't get killed out there in more ways than one. Yeah, bro, like Nicki Minaj retired. You know what I mean? Like, it's a sad ending to a otherwise great career. And like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, I don't even know what to say else about it other than, all right, you know what I mean? Like, I get, like I was such a fan of Nicki and Meek as a couple, and I don't know why they broke up. Things just happen. Who gives a shit? But like, I didn't expect Nicki to fall off the way she did, and Meek like take off the way he did. Like, they broke up and Meek's career skyrocketed upwards. I mean, he was already skyrocketing, but then like they broke up, and then he did songs with Cardi, he did songs with a bunch of other people, him and Drake patched shit up, like they had a couple of songs come out together again, like it's just, his career is just taking off. He had the opening ceremony for the NFL, he performed, like, yo, Meek's just killing it. I thought it was gonna be the opposite, actually. I was like, yo, Nicki about to go kill it now that she's single, like she has all this emotion behind her, she's gonna come out with a banger of an album. And it was the exact opposite. Meek actually took that energy and was like, yo, I'm gonna do something positive with this, and then Nicki just looked at everybody as a threat. At one point she was dating Nas, and I was like, oh shit, she dating Nas? Like, things is happening, and then nah, nothing is happening. So I don't know what's going on. Nor do I give a shit.